Hi everyone and welcome. So today I am actually so let me actually start off by saying welcome. And if this is your first live chat, everyone and welcome. But yeah, I hope you all can hear me. Let me know in the comments if you can. And yeah, I would appreciate that before I start this off. Um, And yeah, so thanks for the like. I already see people joined in. Thank you so much. So for this live, I actually thought um, I'll do like a quick round of introduction and whatever that is, um, just so like people know what I do, who I am, and things like that. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Okay, I was looking forward to the live today. It's great. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, thanks for joining in. I know I don't have like a lot of viewers on my live, like when I do it online, but I do have some people watching it later on when I post it. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, so in today's live, I wanted to answer questions if y'all have any, but also I wanted to sort of structure it out and just do a normal, like, intro kind of video with live chat because I feel like that would be a better way to approach this. But yeah, and I want to start off by saying, actually, I would like to get to know you guys better. So if you can like let me know, I don't know whoever is watching, if y'all can like drop in your names and where you're from, things like that. So maybe like this can be like a two-way thing. Let me know where you're joining from today and all of that. And also for whoever's watching this later on and not watching it on the live in itself, um, let me know like if you've ever watched any of my lives before, or what I'm doing good and what I'm not doing that great, so so that I can sort of keep improving myself, things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to sort of get to know you guys better. um I mean, I sent you an email to get a clarification. Quite some. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I never got a notification because like I barely get any emails on my like Maple Ceylon's account. So I'll check on that and I'll reply to you. And hello, Lena. I hope I'm saying that right. Thanks for joining in, and yeah, I appreciate you. But sure, I will respond as soon as I finish this live, or sometimes towards today. Um, yeah. Okay, so in today's live chat, I kind of wanted to, like when I said I'd like to know more about you guys, what you all like, what sort of content you like, things like that, and getting to know you all better. But also, I thought I'd give like a slight introduction about myself because I mean, if you watched at least one of my videos, thank you. First of all, I appreciate that so much. It means a lot. Like being a small YouTube creator, like even one view is like it goes a long way for us. So yeah, we appreciate that, and not just me. I'm sure like a lot of like um YouTube like new creators appreciate you. So yeah. Yeah, so again back to topic. I'm gonna like do a sort of introduction in today's video to see, to kind of let you know like what I do, why I do this, who I am, things like that. So yeah, that's kind of the situation. But before I get into like that part, could you, if you have any questions, let me know. I will answer them before I head into those. And if you're watching this on a later time, I will have all like probably like a timestamp for every question I answer, or every breakdown of this live chat in the description. So if there's something you want to like skip over to or something, you can do that once I post this on my channel. So yeah, but if y'all have no questions, I know I don't have a lot of viewers, like it's fine. But I appreciate you guys for joining in, and I know some of you are like shy, you don't like ask questions, or like say anything, but that's fine. Yeah, which is why I thought I'd do like an introduction to myself today. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with that. But again, just gonna quickly remind you guys, even if this is like after live stream, if y'all have any questions, or if y'all want to say something to me, don't scold me, like say something nice or something. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like if you have any constructive feedback, do leave them in the comments. I appreciate you. Hi Ruth, thank you for joining. Oh my god. So yeah, I was saying, like, if you have any questions or any comments, any feedback, let me know. But today, now I'm gonna head into like the introduction part, because I want you guys to know like my background, like what I do, sort of like things like that. So yeah, and also don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, do all of that jazz also. Okay, all right. So let me open up like what I have in store for today. Okay, so the reason why first off, the reason why I thought I'd do this on a live stream, as opposed to like do a full video about like myself, was because I thought, why would anybody want to watch a video about me? Like, and that's a lot of work. Also, like the editing and all of that is also kind of like a lot of work. So I thought, you know what, let me do this on a live stream so that I do have the video of it also, and I'm speaking to myself, so it's kind of fine. And it's better than people not really being interested in like watching me, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I am okay. I have a question. Where do you live? Hi Christine, thanks for joining in. I live in Toronto at the moment. Who knows where I will live like in the future. But yeah, that's where I am. Thanks for joining. And the other, okay, now I'm gonna like not get distracted. And see, that's the thing with me and lives, like I get super distracted. Okay, so I'm gonna go into like my intro. If you have any questions along the way, please feel free to sort of drop them in. I would like to answer any questions you have, or would love to hear from you guys. So yeah, hi Chamikara. Yeah, it's Toronto. Okay, so I'd first off, like, start off with a little bit of a background about myself, because I know none of the videos sort of explain that, and I kind of want to do that. And I've said this already like thrice in this live, but yeah. um, so what I wanted to say is like, where I'm from, like my background, like what I do for work and all of that. So yeah, here it goes. So I'm originally from Kurunegala, Sri Lanka, and I studied in Kandy and Colombo. So it's a lot of back and forth between the places, but yeah, so that's where I'm from. And in terms of like where I studied and stuff, I went to like junior school. So like up until like grade 7-ish, I was in Kurunegala. I was at Royal International School, and I moved to Kandy for like my levels, A levels, and the rest of like after 7th grade. I studied in Gateway Candy, and then I moved to Colombo for uni, for my degree and my master's, and I worked in Colombo like my entire life, blah blah blah. So that's kind of like where I'm from and like all of that. Um, and in terms of family, I have like 5 in my family. This is like a, how when somebody asks you like, it's like a speech on myself, but like I thought this is kind of needed, so that's why we are doing this. But yeah, so I have like 5 in my fam. So I have my sister, my brother, and obviously my mom and dad. If they're watching this, hello. But also I have like a very very big family from both sides of the family, like from the maternal side and the paternal side. I'm just gonna end that conversation there. But yeah. So in terms of work and studies, so studies wise, I've done like sociology for my bachelor's and master's, HR. So I have a master's in HR, and yeah, I kind of like, so in terms of studies, that's pretty much everything I did, and I don't think I want to do anything more. But in terms of work, I worked in HR, management training, HR, supported employment. So that is like diversity and inclusion kind of stuff and things like that. So for the past 9 years, that's a long time, come to think of it. But yeah, so that's kind of like my work and my study sort of background. Um, and yes, in terms of HR too, like I mostly like engagement activities and like training and development, recruitment, and things like that in terms of HR. But apart from that, I love like event planning and diversity and inclusion initiatives and things like that. So that's where my work sort of comes in from. Um, but yeah, okay, so I'm gonna answer this. I'm looking at prices of rent around Toronto. Which suburb do you live in? How much do you guys pay, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, so I did like a full live chat on this, the housing in Toronto, and I'll just give you like a brief. It really depends on where you get, the type of house or the accommodation you get, um, and like for how many people, things like that. It all comes into play. So it's just the two of us at the moment. If you watch my Toronto apartment tour, which I will leave the link to that in the description as well, check it out. It's like an older building that was in like North York, and yeah, so that came out to around 1,850-ish, and yeah, so that was like a 2 bedroom, but it's an older apartment, so keep that in mind. Is why it's cheaper. It's rent controlled. The newer buildings, like the the fancy ones you probably see online and stuff, those are a little bit more expensive. So like there was literally a building right next to where we lived. It was like a shoebox, like very tiny spaces, but a 1 bedroom apartment went to like 2,200 without utilities. So when I said 1,850, that was sort of like including everything. But like I said, older buildings, older apartments, and they're not the fanciest, but it works. And I'd say for a 2 bedroom at like, if you're like in closer to downtown Toronto, you can pay anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 even for like a 1 bedroom, depending on what you get. But if you're further away from the downtown core, then again, it'll be somewhere around, I'd say for a 2 bedroom, it would cost up to about 2,000 to around 3,000. So that's what you'd probably get, like for the type of building that you're probably going for. How much do you guys pay? So we currently do 3,000. This is a 2 bedroom, and this is kind of like a newer building, so that's why. Yeah, so if you guys have any more questions, leave them in the chat. I'd reply to them. And again, thank you all for joining in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit the like while you're here. And also, yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know. So I'm also planning on doing these lives like at least once or twice a week so that I can, chat with you guys, sort of answer your questions and things like that. So yeah, do join in. I'm planning to do it around this time every day, whenever I'm doing it. So it will probably be Tuesday. Wait, today's Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays could be like one of those days. But yeah, thanks for joining. And oops, that's not supposed to happen. Sorry about that. uh, 1 second. Okay, so that's okay. I did my intro a bit. Do you have Sri Lankan food places in Toronto, and what's your favorite? Yeah, there's actually a lot of Sri Lankan like places around Toronto, and so honestly, I haven't been to a lot. I've only been to like one or two, and like right in the fields, the food is good. It's very difficult, not difficult, but it's unless it's like a home baker or like there aren't like huge restaurants here that kind of cater to like the sort of food that we eat. Like they're uh, more like northern Sri Lankan food. So I mean, when it comes to like the Sinhala way of cooking, it's kind of different, but you kind of feel that like most of the places that I've been to have been Tamil shops, but you do get like the Sri Lankan flavor. So that's great. But yeah, so I also have like friends who have like catering businesses and stuff. So we go with them most of the time, and they're amazing. Like chef's kiss feels right at home. But yeah, there are so many places. There's one place in downtown Toronto called Kusini. They have like different types of kotu and like all of that. So yeah, it's I like that. Like I like the kotu. Like the first time I tried a kotu here, I was craving food for so long. I was like, make it spicy. And then he really did go like out of like out of his way to make it spicy. It was so spicy, like I couldn't eat. It was that spicy. But yeah, that's Sri Lankan food. Like you get a lot of different like options here for Sri Lankan food, even like Sri Lankan groceries and all of that. So yeah, it's not bad. You don't miss home too much, too much. Only just a little bit. But yeah. Um. Okay. If I have any more questions, I'd be glad to take them. But the live is sponsored. No, I wish, okay, I wish they had, okay, like I like their food. It was good. It was good. But my food is good too. So I'm okay with like my Sri Lankan food is not bad. Like I'm okay with that. But no, if you guys are watching this, like Kusini should like sponsor this video. Right? Right? Let me know in the comments what you think. Okay. Um okay. Any more questions? Any more comments? Should I get somebody else to sponsor my video? Let me know. Okay. So, okay. The next part of like my introduction. So what sort of content I'm putting on this channel? I want to sort of talk about it because I am trying to niche it down, but it's mostly like content related to life in Canada. That's my main focus from this channel. Um, like, and I came as a PR, like a permanent resident, so things surrounding that. Um, I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted because there's some random noise that I've never heard before, and I just wanted to make sure that the place is not broken into or something. But yeah, so like I said, the content would be mostly around life in Canada, and I'm also focusing on when it comes to life in Canada, I'll be doing planning on like focusing mostly on vlogs, going to random places, like days in my life, sort of stuff, and things like that, like travel and all of that, but also focus on like a little bit of informative content on the process of moving and the challenges and the culture and the things like that. So that is kind of where I'm focusing my content on, and that's pretty much like what I'll sort of be working on the next few months ish. So also, if you guys want to see something in particular about like my content, do let me know. Yeah, so that I can sort of work on them as well. All your comments, suggestions are welcome, and yeah, it's like I can work on those. So yeah, if you guys have any questions so far, let me know in the comments. I'll answer. But yeah, so that's kind of my focus for the channel going forward, at least for the next 1 or 2 months. But sorry. Um, but yeah, I will yeah, vlogs, travel, and informative stuff. So that's my main focus. Um, and why did I start this channel? That's the next question I'm gonna tackle. Why I started this channel? Um, so couple of different reasons actually. And so I'm sorry, I'm hearing weird noises in my building, which I've never heard before, and it's kind of concerning. So sorry about the distraction. Um, but yeah, so sorry. Okay, I'm back. Um, yeah. So I'd say like the reason why I started this YouTube channel was sort of like uh, a passion project, and when I say passion, like um, I have always liked, sort of like social media and stuff, not like as like a content creator or like an influencer or that kind of stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. But like I have like from the early days of like MSN Messenger to MySpace to Facebook to Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. So I've been very like active on those platforms like since I was young, and I always liked it. Like I always whipped up my camera, took pictures. Like I did that for the longest time, and actually this channel is not my first channel. I know, like this is not the inception of YouTube for me. It's actually I've always been inclined towards like creative stuff, and my first YouTube channel was, you guys, um, an art channel, which if anybody is interested, again I'll leave the link to it in the description. Go check it out later. It's called Minobi. Minobi Designs is like my brand name, and I'm a mandala artist. So that's kind of where I started off my YouTube journey. Also, those videos are super cringe. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, like they're so bad, but you know, it kind of gave me the foundation for this whole creation journey. But yeah, it that's kind of my starting point for YouTube. But also, um, this channel sort of came about because, you know, with my move to, like, I always, like, you know, took my videos and like pictures of things, places that I went to, all of that. Like, if you check out my Instagram, you can see, like, I always posted pictures of places and things like that. But with my move to Canada, it kind of like fueled the, you know, the creative person. Well, I don't know, my love for vlogging kind of came from um, the move to Canada. I thought, you know, I'd just start this channel. Actually, the main reason why I started the channel was, you know, I used to take snippets of like things that I did, like tiny little videos of like places I went to when I came here, you know, the new things that we experienced and all of that. And I used to create like tiny little videos and send it back home because, um, again, my mom, she loves like pictures of anything and everything and like, you know, all of that. So I thought it's easier to sort of just take everything, put them all together and send it to them so that they can watch like what we are doing instead of like just a picture or two. So that's kind of where it started. And like I said, I also have like a big family, so sending to each one of them was kind of like, you know, um, it was work. So I thought I'll put all of this together, make one video, and I share link to that, and then they watch. So it was kind of interesting for me. And then I thought, you know what, I can actually do this like a public thing. Um, because I had already like wanted to start vlogging in a way, and that kind of fueled it. So thanks to my family for being like, send pictures, send videos, this and that. So yeah, so shout out to them. That's kind of where I started off. But then I realized, you know, maybe I should take this to the next level, edit my videos properly, like nicely, make use of my 2+ years of like editing knowledge, and then do these vlogs. So that's how it kind of started off. Um, yeah, but also like my art account on TikTok kind of like grew very fast during the pandemic. So that's where I started sort of doing my live sessions and stuff over on TikTok. And then that kind of like got me to like speak in front of the camera, like, you know, stop being camera shy. Like, it's weird, like talking to yourself on a live, it's weird. But then TikTok kind of like adjusted me to that whole situation. So here we are on this channel doing a YouTube live. So yeah. Hi Sabi, thanks for joining. You guys, thank you all for coming for this live. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Your likes, comments, your views, like everything matters, and I appreciate each one of you for all of that. So thank you very, very much. Yeah, and also, like I said, I'm not doing a lot of like, you know, answering any living in Canada, life in Canada questions, unless you all have any. So this is just like an intro to myself and like my YouTube journey and things like that. So if you all have any comments or questions or feedback or whatever, just let me know. I love to hear from you. And if you're just joining my live today, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining. Let me know like where you're from and like who you are and things like that. Like comment and let me know. But yeah, so that was kind of my YouTube journey, you guys, like how it started. I know this is not like a huge account or whatever, but I hope I grow and I need your support to grow. So yeah, thank you so much for everything and being here. Nom, nom, nom. What else? Oh, and I'd like to say that I always like doing like creative stuff, learning a new skill, like expressing myself in a creative sort of light has always come kind of naturally to me, as opposed to doing like the traditional, you know, kind of work. So yeah, and I figure like you learn a lot from YouTube, um, and it's not about like putting one or two videos together and like uploading. It's not that like I'm learning. Like this is very new. There's so much. I'm like a noob when it comes to YouTube, but like seeing like so many people succeed and stuff, it's actually pretty insane to see like the heights that people have reached, and like the effort that goes into making videos and like all of that. So major shout out to like big creators like for their stuff, like who started small and then blew up and like have grown to next levels. But also not without like having a bigger team now. But that's besides the point. Like it's the fact that they started somewhere and then they grew. But yeah, I mean, for me, um another main thing is that like this whole creative journey has been very it's more for myself than to somebody else, or like for people to see it. Yes, it is a fact that plays, like the more people see it, the nicer it feels. But for me, like looking back at like my older videos, I like reliving those moments too, and I get to share that with like everybody else. And for people who are coming to Canada, like that's kind of my main goal, for people to see it, and also to like be inspired by it, like do fun stuff and not so fun stuff, like so yeah, that's the situation. Wow, I have like a lot more viewers today. Thank you guys for joining. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Like drop them in the comment section over here or wherever you see the comment section, like down below. I don't know where do you see it. I don't not really sure. So I'm doing this on my laptop, and it's different to like doing it on a phone where like everything is like not horizontal, vertical, and over here it's kind of different. But yeah, that's pretty much like everything I wanted to share. So if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Or if you want to say something, comment. You guys, I'm hearing weird noises in this place today. Like I don't know what these are. So sorry for getting distracted. Yeah. So that's about me, my background, how I got into YouTube, why I'm still on YouTube, all of that. Um, hmm, if we have do you have any plans for Christmas? Actually, I don't, but I'm doing something exciting for on YouTube for Christmas, like for myself. It's a challenge. That video is coming out tomorrow, I think. Let me exactly tell you when it's coming out. No, it's coming out on the 1st of December. I'm doing something fun for the month of December on YouTube. So that's pretty much like everything that I'll be doing. But in terms of like other Christmassy stuff, like Christmas markets and you know lunches and dinners and stuff, I'm not really going anywhere for the holidays. Like I'll be here, I'll be at home. But I love Christmas. Do you guys like Christmas, or is it like a me thing? Like, I don't know. I love Christmas. Christmas is like my favorite holiday of all time. But yeah, thanks for that question. I get super excited for Christmas. Like, my first Christmas video is coming out on the 2nd of December, so stay tuned for that. Um, yeah, that's the situation. Any other questions you guys have for me, or you guys want me to talk about? To start off the Hallmark movie marathon, I know, I love, like, G thinks I'm weird, but like, I'm not weird. I'm just like a normal person, like, who likes Christmas, right? Like, I watch like these super like lame rom-coms, but like, Christmas movies on Netflix. It's very cozy. Like, I hope it's, you know, I don't know. I'm In a way, I kind of want it to snow for Christmas, but also not snow, because like snow can get annoying later on. But I love Christmas. It's like, I look forward to Christmas every, like, the moment it's over, I look forward to it. That's, like, leave it at that. So that shows how excited I am about this whole Christmas thing. And it's beautiful here. So during Christmas, there are so many like Christmas markets and stuff, which I really like, and it's so nice. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing this Christmas. Like, last year was insane, because like a bunch of our friends were here. Like, if you check out my winter holiday vlogs, like playlist, like, well, kind of, I tried doing as many videos I can from that, the last 2 weeks of December last year. So check that out if you can. Like, I'll leave the links to that in the description as well. Like, after I post this live on my channel. But we did a lot of stuff. Like, we went to Christmas markets, we went to like ski villages, um, we went to like Christmas pop-up bars, like so many things like that happening across here. There's so many different like Nordic experiences, Christmas experiences, immersive experiences, so many things here. So yeah, we did a lot of stuff during Christmas last year. Christmas Eve parties, Christmas parties, Boxing Day parties, like so many things happening. Uh, December is kind of like a very slow month in terms of work, and a very, very like festive month. So yeah, it's nice. I like it. I again goes to say how much I love Christmas. Um, yeah, so there's that. Any more questions you guys have, or comments even, like, that reminds me, I did like a full, not a full, but a Harry Potter marathon. Again, videos of those will come out like next month. But yeah, you guys, December, I'll have like a lot more videos than I did like the past few months. So check them out. And yeah, I appreciate it if you do. So what else? Like, I don't think I've had this many people watch a live before, and I am so grateful. Thanks, you guys. Also, Ruth had asked me about like Sri Lankan food, right? I wanted to like, I wasn't prepared for like a Sri Lankan food question, but look at this. Okay, in all honesty, I've had this Milo in my fridge since October, beginning of October, I've been contemplating, like, the best time to drink this. And I'm I don't know. I still haven't. Like, I don't know if I want to. And then every day I'm checking the expiry date to make sure, like, it's not expiring anytime soon and all of that. And yeah, it's not. It's expiring like next month. No, not next month, next year. So I'm like, maybe I should drink it before it expires. I mean, obviously. But I'm like, if I finish this, then I have to like go looking for more. Because this was like one that one of our friends gave us. And this is the first Milo. Actually, the second Milo I'd have like in 1.5 years. So yeah. Also, can we talk about the fact that it's 130 rupees? How is it 130 rupees? I don't know how much it is now, but like, you guys living in Sri Lanka, how much is a Milo now in Sri Lanka? I just really want to know, because when I left Sri Lanka, it was not 130 bucks. And yeah, they did have a paper straw when I left, but 130 rupees, you guys. Anyway, I'm devouring this later on, probably today. But it's so much calories. Yeah. I'm just checking what they have. They have 125. Wow. 19.6 gram carb, of which total sugar is 16.7. Okay. Okay, anyway, that's besides the point. I will have this too. Actually, I brought this to like have it just before the live, because I was hungry and I didn't have breakfast. So um, now I'm thinking if I should drink this, because well, I think that should be it for this live today. I appreciate all of you guys, and thank you so much for joining in. If you have any questions or comments or whatever for my live, let me know. I might do a live tomorrow as well. Tomorrow is Thursday, yeah. So if you guys are free, join in. Let's chat about random things. And yeah, thank you so much for joining, you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. And I don't know if I'll do something like based on a topic or just random chats, but yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Thanks for joining again. Take care and stay safe. Loads of love to all of you guys. Bye.